Hey there, welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaPunk on the TFPunk'd server. Before we get into anything, I recorded an episode then sort of accidentally deleted it, so there's a lost episode somewhere out there in my recycle bin, permanently gone. But in that episode, I did the rest of the house. Look at the house. I think it actually looks really good. I think it turned out really well for my first attempt at a steampunk style. If we can zoom in here, look at that. I did the roof. I did the rest of those things. I accidentally left a little bit of carpenter blocks up there, but that's the house. I think it turned out really well. We'll take a tour over there in a second. Last episode was sort of a 50-50 episode in terms of questing and building. So we did a bit of the house and then a bit of quests, and we made the bloomery, which I will be moving soon along with all this other junk down here. And in the episode, I actually made, it's somewhere around here, the bellows in my inventory, but I also made the refined iron bloom right here, the refined iron bloom, which gets turned into whatever it gets turned into. But let's take a tour up to the house. I'll show you the inside, then we'll get to work on what I want to work on today. So here's the inside of the house. Simple little part here. I put in glass on every single window. Simple little area here, bigger area up here, which I think looks really good. I think it turned out really well. And then up here, the attic, which is still not 100% finished. Still need a material to put on the walls and a little bit more of this basalt with outline to go here, and a little bit more glass to just fill in that area, along with getting rid of those carpenter blocks that are on this side of the glass, right? Oh, you can't see them. Okay, but today I want to work on the island underneath the house. So, my plan is sort of to have an island surrounding the houses. Yes, that sounds a bit silly because it'll spawn orcs and stuff, or trolls, or mountain trolls, whatever you want to call them, but I think it'll be a little bit worth it, because sooner or later we'll get those powered lamps and we'll be perfectly fine, and then we'll have like a really cool base. So I want to go out 7 on this side, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then maybe 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we have a 7 and a 5 just to get it a little bit less even, and then maybe a 3 on this side just to do it, and then a little bit on the back there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little bit back over here, just on the back, just to give the back a little bit of space as well. Let's just go out 2. Let's just go out a simple little number 2. So 3, and then we can sort of take all of our blocks here and sort of maneuver them into each other. So go like this and sort of maneuver them into these ones, each of the points sticking out, so we have a little bit of a random island. Again, for this side, like maybe just a little bit of randomness. Let's go to our one on that side and then go like this. Right, like that. So we're just going for a lot of randomness right now for the island. We don't really want like this really uniform shape, unless it sort of comes out uniform, which, knowing me, probably going to come out really, really uniform, but whatever works, whatever happens. All right, so there, go like 1, 2, and then bring this one out, so like this, and then fill this area in like that. We're not going for uniform, but again, it's probably going to turn out pretty uniform like that, and then fill in this last tiny area like this, that, and then the back part here, and filled, pretty much filled like that. And that's our little island here. Bigger area out here, and then another little island over on this side. But if we can just sort of grab any spot here to go down, I would probably have to say a spot where we wouldn't go to our death. There, why not there? Yeah, right there. We'll go down here, we'll get a look at it at the bottom, we'll get a good view, we'll assess it, and see what we can do a little bit better. We're going to have a little bit of a fall here, I know that, probably. Yeah, right here. So maybe we can boop, boop, and boop. There we go, saved ourselves the fall. How's that island look? Pretty ugly, pretty ugly, but at least it's the start of the island. So tell you what, I'm going to round it out a little bit more, make it look a little bit better, and then I'll be back with you to show you it once again. second phase of the plan is a go. Now it is time to fill it up with a whole bunch of dirt, and then the small underlayer just down here, if I F5 you could see it, the small underlayer there, so you can't see the actual floor of the house. This white cedar was showing through before, and I don't like that, so I covered it up with some more carpenter blocks. So now it's time to get a whole bunch of dirt and slowly but surely fill it in just more and more until we have the entire island made out of dirt. Which reminds me, I do have my carpenter's hammer on me. That's a first. I usually actually forget it. But yes, now it is time to fill it all up with dirt and then see you back when it is filled. First layer of the dirt is completely done all the way around. Now it is time for the second layer to go on, but so far it's actually looking pretty good. I just really hope sooner or later we can get like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like a whole bunch of stacks of vanilla seeds, normal vanilla Minecraft seeds, so we can turn this all into normal grass, or if there's an update or something that can use a different type of seed to turn the carpenter's blocks into the carpenter's grass blocks, that would be perfect. But for now, either we're going to have to rely on Silk Touch or seeds, and I don't have either of those, so I guess it's a game of waiting to see which ones I get first. But now, second layer of dirt is a go. And that's the island from below. It looks really plain, really boring from down here, but up here, it actually starts to look a lot better when we're actually ground level with the house. Now, I want to do a little bit of beautification to it, and we're probably not going to get to the island over there today. Possibly, possibly not. I'm not really sure, but up here, it does look a little bit better. I plan on making this entirely grass, like I said before, and a little pond right here, so we'll have to run over to Beevils or Grimm's and grab one of the buckets that can transport water properly and make a little pond up here. I think that'd be really nice. Maybe plant a tree or two around here. And yeah, so now it is time to run to Grimm's, grab the bucket for water, then put a little bit of a lake, a little bit of a pond right up here. Maybe I'll bring up a couple trees, plant those around, and then move all of our junk from down there up into here. And at the very least today, maybe get the second island going with just carpenter blocks, and then that should be pretty good. But again, as I just said, time to run over and grab the bucket, fill in the water, grab a little bit of saplings to plant up here, and then move all of my junk from down there up here. We can Sparta kick trolls off the thing. Boom. Get off my mountain. Yeah, there you go. Goodbye. Yep, he's dead. Oh. Right, it's still going to freeze up here. That might be a problem. Still haven't got all of the items in the house yet. Still working on it. I've got a few, but it's taking a lot longer than expected to get up and down, up and down, up and down. So, yeah, still gonna be a little bit before we get any major progress. And I have a pine sapling here just planted because, and we have our little lake thing here ready to go. Maybe another one around back or something, but for now we got one right here. We got our little sapling and still no seeds. I even went over to Beevils to maybe see if he had any, and that wasn't the case. He didn't have any. I know he had some for the sort of community event thing, which I will be sort of doing my catch-up episode on soon. I'm still getting a little bit of materials for that ready to go, so that'll be soon for my thing, but I know he had some over there, so they're obviously not fully obtainable. He said they're in dungeons or something, or there's a different way to obtain them, so I'll have to look into that and maybe try and get some myself, or pay him to get me some anyway. So, back to getting the items up there. And for the most part, we are now finally clean down here. There's my stack of wood in my little cubby hole for the night when I sort of need to be down here and chill around waiting for stuff to happen. But other than that, we're pretty much done moving. We're pretty much done moving up to the house. There's just a little bit we need left to do. Like over here, we could probably go like so and add... Oops. Nope. Okay, that's inside the house. We'll get that in a second. I hate when that happens with the carpenter blocks. But, we can add the bloomery back. Not the bloomery, the the thing. No, yeah, it is the bloomery. Then what am I thinking here? The bellows. Ah, yes. Okay, that's why I thought it was wrong. But I have everything sort of organized to like the best of my abilities. A lot of stuff is still not exactly organized. So like there's a lot of stuff that is organized, a lot of stuff that's sort of organized. I have a little bit of like a misc random chest just because I'm like really unsure of, you know, where to put it. Let's just finish putting these down and I'll show you the misc random chest. Boom, boom. The misc random chest like here where I'm not sure to put things. The like storage thing chest here with random stuff. The mob drops, the natural stuff, the woods, the foods, the other natural stuff, the empty one, and then more things. And yeah, that's how bad I am at this stuff. Let's put the piggy bank down right. Can I just put you like that? Like that. Yeah, it's good enough. You're a bit floaty, let's see, chests we don't really need. I've just sort of been throwing a lot of stuff over the side for right now. A lot of stuff that we don't need. Let's just throw a corn up here just for safekeeping. Wood chest probably has nothing in it left. Okay, so let's just throw that in there. As you can see, very, very random placings, just because I'm just trying to get it all done, trying to get it all finished up, because I'm excited that the house is finally done. So I think I'll finish this episode by putting up the walls here, not so much the big bay window things, but by putting up the walls there, we enclose ourselves just a little bit more. I'm trying to find my carpenter's hammer, which is obviously in one of these chests, probably this random one. Yep, of course. Then we need to go down and build the bloomery again. Then we can come back up and finish it up. I think I'll fill in the spots that are, you know, supposed to be filled in with, I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm hitting it with the wrong thing. That's why it's not coming out. I think I'll finish it up by putting treated wood in the spots that need to be filled. So there, and then the bloomery should go like there. Okay, that's sort of wrong. Wrong placement. You could try again. Hold on. Get this back. Uh-oh. Did I break a thing? Hello? Hello? Okay, 1 second. Need to relog then. But as I was saying, I'll finish up the bloomery to get it ready to go, like that, and then I can come up to the basement and finish up that by adding in what we need to add on the outside, so we're sort of more enclosed in, then work on the windows a little bit later when I get a little bit more basalt and a little bit more glass. But, oh, we have a little bit of glass, but I don't think we have any basalt. We have 4 basalt, and that's not going to cut it. So I just noticed something. This sapling that I planted actually turned the grass beneath it, or the dirt beneath it, into grass. It wasn't planted on a carpenter's block. It was actually planted on wholesome, good old dirt. So that begs the question, does grass spread? And if it follows vanilla Minecraft, grass should spread. So the question is now, what do I want to do with this information? I know exactly what I would like to do with this information. I would like to turn the top layer of the platform, into actual grass, right? Actual, normal, wholesome dirt, right? Normal dirt, and get rid of all the carpenter blocks, and hopefully, if we do this and achieve this, like if I place this here, if it doesn't fall anywhere, which it doesn't, that's fantastic, that solidifies my theory, we should be able to turn this entire top part, not this second layer, into grass without doing much work, without doing a whole ton of work and getting a whole bunch of these vanilla seeds that I said we needed before. So now I think it's time for me to spend a little bit more time trying to just get these to be what they should be, which is pure normal dirt, and then go off from there, add a little bit more saplings around so there's a little bit more dirt spread, and then go off from there and hopefully get the entire island to be grass before the end of today's episode. That would be a very nice thing to do. That would be sort of a stretch goal for the end of this episode, since I know, actually, I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. I've already recorded this episode. I actually recorded this episode already and finished this episode. Yes, I absolutely finished it. And then it came out to 13 minutes and I said to myself, I feel really guilty for putting out a lot of like 13-minute, 14-minute videos recently. Like, it doesn't feel good that I'm putting out such short content. So I'm just like, you know what? I'll hop back on here, do a little bit more work, and then everything should be good. I'll do a little bit more work. I should get a little bit more content. Episodes should be a little bit longer. Everybody wins. Everybody is happy. Scratch that, putting the grass down normally even seems to make the grass grow by itself. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't need the sapling, I just needed to place grass down by itself in the first place. See, if I knew this knowledge before, I wouldn't have wasted so much time. If I knew that grass sort of just grew by itself, which I guess should be normal knowledge that grass just sort of grows by itself, but apparently did not know this, and now I, wasted a bit of time in the episode just being like, oh yeah, I guess we need seeds, I guess we need to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Nope, we just needed to place down grass, and then we'd get a beautiful grassy green island up here. And to be honest, I love the look of the grass in this area. It's a nice darker green. I love the darker greens. Vanilla Minecraft, I love the dark oak forests because their grass is greener. It's darker. And in Minecraft, or in this place, it's darker. It's greener. It's a nicer green. I love the darker colors. I like dark colors, okay? But yeah, if I just knew that before, just a little bit before, it would have saved me so much time. See, it's already spreading. It's already doing its work. That makes me feel so much better. 1 day remaining for that pine sapling makes me feel so much better. I almost wasted so much time. I sort of did waste some time in the episode, but honestly, I can overlook it. I can overlook it. Just so much better now. So much better. And now the greeny grass is all filled in. Now to spend some time waiting for it to fill in the rest of the island, and then we can get a really good look at how it fills out the island. I might even try and see if I have a little bit of bone meal. We can actually do that together, and maybe see if bone meal actually works and grows a little bit of tall grass. It would be good if it does, but I don't have my highest of hopes. Actually, I don't even think I have bones. Yeah, I don't even think I have bones. Wow, geez, okay. No bone meal for us. Yeah, no. Oh, no, bones. Bones saved the day. But we can't make bone meal. Can we make bone meal? Is it made a different way? Bone meal, Minecraft. Bone meal, phosphorus, straw seeds, crusher, X-Nihilo sieve, crusher, rock crusher. Okay, no, none of that. We'll just have to wait till summer to get some delicious grass growing on our island. But for now, time to wait a little bit for this to grow back in, and then we can end the episode. Okay, well, I've been here for around half an hour and it's just not growing as fast as I thought it would. So maybe we'll just have to get an update on the full island next episode. But for right now, ooh, hello Quiver. But for right now, this is the end of the episode. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope to see you in the next video. Remember, stay fancy and peace out. Bye-bye.